Can you hear me at all? Hello? What's up, Akuri? Dash. Looks like it is.
Reach for my hand, I'll soar away into the dawn. I wish I could stay here and cherish hearts in peaceful days. I fear the edge of dawn, knowing time betrays. Faint lights pass through colored glass in this beloved place. Silver shines, the world dines, a smile on each face. As joy surrounds, come out of bounds, and I can feel them breaking free. For just this moment lost in time, I am finally me. Yet still I hide behind this mask that I have become. My blackened heart, scorched by flames of force I can't run from. I look to you like a red rose, seeking the sun, no matter where it goes. I long to stay where the light dwells, to guard against the cold that I know so well.
Now? Can you hear me now? I almost broke Winter. Okay. Hopefully this is better. Alright. Okay, so how does that sound? And Winter's still breaking because I am a loser. Alright, how does that sound? Well, the microphone's picking up. Hopefully me. If it's not me, I'm kind of scared. I'm gonna bring it down a little bit. I don't want to be constantly peeking. I do that enough already. Streaming. Hey! I mean, I guess not. I do win at some video games. Alright, so let's yeah, I have all the DLCs and stuff. Okay, that's good. That's good. I don't know. I gotta have all the fucking notifications, of course. Awesome. So I don't really know what house. Okay, so one thing to know is I'm a basic bitch when it comes to Fire Emblem. I've never played on hard. I refuse to play maddening because I just kind of want to kill shit. So I play on normal and I play casual because I don't like the idea of units dying. But houses, like, I love Edelgard and stuff, so maybe Black Eagles, but I've done a playthrough myself of every single house. Like, I haven't finished a playthrough of Blue Lions. Can you guys hear the fighting? But yeah, when it comes to like which house, if it's up to me, I'm going Black Eagles. I just love them. I like, not even like just because of Edelgard. I love Dorothea and Bernadetta and Petra. I love Petra. Yeah, like I love Edelgard's backstory a lot. Obviously she's got a counterpart in the Golden Deer with what's her name? I'm gonna recruit her right away because she's really good. Oh, okay, cool. So this is actually like this is like the opening to like everything. There's a huge battle going on. Hopefully there's volume to this, and you guys just aren't, because like obviously there's like sword clashing. I don't think they speak very much in this opening like cutscene kind of thing. But like the way this game is like structured is like you become a professor at like a church that's like where all like the nobles and like what's the term, like not poor commoners, like I don't know how to say it.
Nemesis, do you recall the Red Canyon?
You got it to quiet down with Lucky Cats. Okay.
You took...
Yeah, like I can't. Like, can you guys hear what's being said and everything? Because I can't. I can't for some reason. Hopefully that's just an issue on my end and not your guys's. Or why would it be an issue on your guys's?
He's gone now, Mother.
I had sound a second ago, so I wonder if it's just in this? Or I wonder if I fucked up something already. Who knows? We'll find out. But yeah, you become a teacher at what's called the monastery. It's like a church. It's like where all the people get educated. And you get to be the teacher of one of three houses, and that's the Black Eagles, the Golden Lion, Blue Lion, and Golden Deer. And they each follow a different set of characters with a lord in each one, like all Fire Emblem games. There's a lord that's like the main character. And so you become the professor of one of the houses, and you follow that lord's like story and everything. Yeah, like, I don't have any volume, like, whatsoever.
Very rude indeed. Now come to me. I wish to have a look at you.
So, I've done playthroughs as both female and male Byleth. There's not, like, the biggest difference between them is, like, there's male-only classes and there's female-only classes, so, like, those can matter, but I don't give Byleth those classes because I don't speedrun the game. So I mainly, like, there's not really a difference in which one you take. I think female Byleth is really hot. Not saying male Byleth isn't at all, but I mean titties, so. But I think I'm gonna go male Byleth because I think when I romanced Edelgard my first playthrough, I think I played female Byleth. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, because it was my second playthrough. Because my first playthrough I played I married Dorothea. That's another thing in this game, in like Fire Emblem games. I forgot about this. In Fire Emblem games in the recent years, you can marry. You can like get people to marry each other, and it usually does something. But in this game, it's just like they just turn into a dating sim kind of thing. So like this Fire Emblem game has made itself known as Fire Emblem the Dating Sim. But yeah, this is really funny. So there's just like, I have not seen the likes of you before. What are you anyways? And if you pick anything other than I'm immortal, she just goes, no, you're not. And it can be quite funny. Like, watch, if you just go, I'm a ghost.
Do not deceive.
Do not deceive. You would do well to keep your wit in line. And then you get the other two options. So you choose I'm a demon.
Do not deceive. You would do well to keep your wit in line.
She says the same thing. Oh, I thought she said something different for some reason. So if you say I'm immortal,
You must have a name of
I see. Yeah. And you get to name yourself. So Queen. Sure.
I shall not ever grow accustomed to the sound of names.
But yeah.
You must possess a day of birth as well. Beneath which moon and on what day were you born to this world?
I'm gonna stop talking while my birthday. This can actually be pretty important because if you put it on the wrong day, your birthday can be skipped because there's a portion of time where like there's no game. So if you put your birthday there, you don't get like a gift or anything, and you have to get it. But like the developers know that, so that they put in something so if your birthday falls there. I'm gonna do. What's the coolest month? Guardian Moon, Pegasus Moon, Luna, Great Tree, Harp String? Is that what that's supposed to be? Garland, Lucy, Verdant Rain, Horsebow, Wyvern, Red Wolf, Ethereal. I like Red Wolf, so we're gonna go Red Wolf, day 19. That's not my real birthday, but we're gonna go with it.
Well, wonders never cease. It seems we share our day of birth. How strange.
Hey, time to wake up. Were you having that dream again?
I was dreaming about a war. Yeah, so like your dad comes in, or like your dad asks you like, what were you doing? What were you dreaming?
Described her to me
Or whatever.
before. I don't think I've ever met anyone like her.
I find it funny how sometimes the characters will go like to hold their head or something, but they won't go, like they won't touch their own skin. I think it's because like the rigging and stuff they did for this, like they were afraid of it like clipping through their own skin.
Okay, time to get moving.
And I think that's funny.
Next job is in the kingdom. I told you before, it's far from here, so we'll need to leave at dawn. Good grief. Everyone is already waiting for us outside.
General, sir, sorry to barge in. Your presence is needed. What's that? Please forgive our intrusion.
And these are the three lords. You've got Edelgard of Black Eagle on the right, you've got Dimitri of Blue Lion in the middle, and Claude of the Golden Deers on the left.
Bandits? Here?
It's true. They attacked us while we were at rest in our camp.
We've been separated from our companions and we're outnumbered. They're after our lives, not to mention our gold.
I'm impressed you're staying so calm considering the situation. Wait. It's uniform.
Bandit spotted just outside the village. Damn, there were a lot of them.
And so that's technically the beginning. So you get the save, and then we get to go into a little battle against bandits.
Let's take care of those thieves before they overrun the village. Take down the enemies in front first. That should take the wind out.
Oh. There we go. How does that sound? I just got audio back for myself because hopefully that helps. I can now hear the audio myself. It was going through my headphones or the mic for some reason. Nothing much really. I just got through the talking point. This is the first map part. The only thing that's like important to know at this point is nothing really. Like you got to meet the lords, but I can introduce them real quick. So we got Byleth right here. He's the main character. There's male and female Byleth. I've played 4 or 5 playthroughs now, and I've done 2 male, 2 female. So this is my 3rd time playing as a male. And there's no real disadvantage. Like the only advantages to playing as a female is you get access to access a flying class sooner, so you can ride on a Pegasus and stuff. But males get access to like some like dark magic classes and stuff like that. For some reason, like I don't know why. Yeah, so I just went with male Byleth, just why not? There wasn't any disadvantages. And then we got the 3 lords of the series. We've got Edelgard, who's the lord of I don't know if you heard my earlier explanation, but basically you become a professor at a school, monastery, and you get to become a professor of one of 3 houses. Either Edelgard's house, Claude's house, or Dimitri's house. And then you follow their story. Dimitri is Blue Lions, Claude is Golden Eagles, and Edelgard is Golden eagles. Golden deer. I am messing that up like for the 6th time today. And Edelgard is black eagles. And this is their stats. They only have they all have basic equipment. Just iron weapons. You got the entire like weapon triangle here. Basically, like, there's a weapon triangle in this. There used to be a weapon triangle in the game, but like for whatever reason, some games don't have it, and like sometimes it's only the harder difficulties of some games. But axes are basically, like, they follow under an archetype. So axes have very high damage, low chance of hitting. Bows are bows. They're in their own category. Lances have medium might, medium chance to hit, and swords have a low hit, have a high chance to hit, as the 105 will tell you, and they'll have a relatively low damage. Is it still lagging? It's not lagging anymore? I hope not. Blood for the blood god. Oh, don't do that. There's a meme with Edelgard that she's bloodthirsty. So if you want, we'll go Edelgard. I'll do it. But yeah, if this is left up to me, I'll just do Edelgard. Alright. Hopefully there's no lag. Yes. So like, oh, you can, yeah.
You have a stranger. You say you're a mercenary.
Oh, okay. So yeah, if it's gonna be left up to me, then I'm just gonna, yeah, shut up. I'm just gonna use Edelgard, so that means I'm not gonna give any experience to Dimitri or anything. Blood for the blood gods. Yes. For sure.
We'll advance while protecting ourselves from the enemy. Take up position inside the forest.
So yeah, there's another thing. So like, this game is like a strategy action game. Some of the strategy's gone because they took out freaking what's it called? They took out the weapon triangle. So the way it used to work is sword used to be super effective. Like, sword used to have an advantage over axes. Axes had an advantage over lances, and lances had an advantage over swords. That's now out, and I hate that because it gave a reason to use certain weapons and to use certain classes. Mythology fact redeemed. Mythology facts. Oh, so in Greek mythology, I don't know if a lot of people know this, but a lot of popular media for some reason portrays Zeus as like the oldest of all the Greek gods. He's not. He's the youngest. By like a decent margin too. Like, he's the last child of the Titans before the war. So and like, because that when the Olympians fought against the Titans and they won and everything, and they were the three brothers were dividing up Earth into the realms to have like lordship over. They drew like lots, like, you know, the game of like you get a bunch of sticks, some shorter, some smaller, and then you hide the length in like your hand, and then you draw them, and whoever gets the short lot loses. Well, they wrote on these lots like heaven, sea, and underworld. And when they drew lots, Poseidon got the sea, Hades got the heavens, and Zeus got the underworld. Zeus was mad about that and basically demanded it from... Yeah, Zeus is the youngest besides, like, I think, like, out of the 12 Olympians that are children of the Titans, he is the youngest, besides Aphrodite, because technically she's a child of the Titans, but technically not. Like, her origins is fucking stupid. But yeah, so they drew lots. Poseidon got sea, Zeus got the underworld, and Hades got heavens. So Hades was going to be the king of Olympus. Yeah, he's the youngest because he's the one who gave the mixture of, like, I think it's like mustard, black pepper, and something else to Kronos, and it made him throw up all of the children he ate, because Kronos is a fucking weirdo. Yeah, but yeah, so like, Zeus is the youngest. He gets the underworld. He gets mad about it, attacks Hades, and steals the lot, saying he will be god of heaven and the king of Olympus. And when he does that, he basically banishes Hades to the underworld, and he looks to Poseidon. He's basically like, "You back me up on this, and I'll give you leeway on a bunch of rules that I'll make." And so that's why, like, Zeus will make rules. Like, in mythology, Zeus makes rules, and then, like, Poseidon and then Hades are, like, the only two that'll break them. And a lot of people, like, a lot of mythology, or, like, a lot of popular media goes, like, oh, it's because they're brother and family drama. Yeah, so Hades was supposed to be king. And Zeus was a petulant child and said, "No, I want to be king." And is a little bitch for it. And thank you. And so Hades gets control of the underworld and everything. Zeus gets the skies and basically makes a promise to Poseidon that, like, I'll give you leeway on laws and stuff. And so that's why Poseidon gets away with some stuff that, like, none of the other Olympians do. So yeah, that's an interesting... I would say that's a really interesting mythology fact. The fact that Zeus, number one, is the youngest when he's normally portrayed as the oldest. And number two, he was actually supposed to be the god of the underworld, but he was a petulant child, and Hades took it. And forced it on Hades. And actually, it's really interesting because a lot of popular media portrays Zeus as being very wealthy, and Hades as actually being super poor, which is bizarre as fuck because, mythology clearly states that, like, Hades has control over everything in the earth, and that includes precious metals. So, like, Hades has control, like, has domain over all silver, gold, diamond, platinum, uranium, like, it's insane to think, like, that, like, someone who has control over, or has, like, because, like, part of his domain is, like, precious metals, technically. So, he has control over all that. And, like, like, the Percy Jackson series kind of touches on it. But, I would love popular media to go in depth on the whole, like, precious metal angle, and the whole fact that, like, Zeus, like, Hades isn't a good guy. Yeah. Like, Zeus did a lot of fucked up shit. And not to say, like, Hades is... not to say that Hades didn't do any fucked up shit, but, like, if you think about the fucked up shit that Hades, like, if you think about the fucked up shit that's, like, Hydrate routines. Okay. Technically, the only thing he did, this is another thing that pisses me off with modern media, is for some reason modern media likes to depict Hades as like a kidnapper of Persephone and everything, when he didn't. Like, to the best of my knowledge, and maybe I'm wrong, but to the best of my knowledge, Hades is chilling in the underworld, finds out that a girl stumbles down there, and like, no, at this point in time, no one's supposed to come to the underworld unless you're dead, gods or otherwise. So he gets mad and like traps her down there. Fucking spit water on myself. And that's how Persephone and him get married. Or get married, technically. Is because he traps her down there. They grow to kind of respect each other. And then Demeter, Persephone's mom, throws a fit.
Life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you? Of course not. Well, then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now on, right?
What part about God of War?
You can call me Six, but I'm also known as the Beginning.
Yeah.
Yes, that's my name is Sothis. And I'm also called the Beginning. But who once called me that? I was not able to recall my name until just now.
Oh, if you want to know more about... If you like mythology as much as I do, Curdy, for sure check out the Percy Jackson series, if you haven't already. I've read just about every book, and then the author of that series also has a series that focuses on demigods of... Oh, yeah, where Kratos gets the Titans to assault Olympus with him. I remember, yeah.
Such arrogance. You look the part, but are you truly an adult? You threw yourself before an axe to save just one.
But yeah, if you want to learn more, or like it interests you enough that you would like to see it more in media, the Percy Jackson series, and then God damn it, what's it called? The Chronicles of Nick is another one. And then the author of that series does a series called the Dark Hunter series. Yeah, the movies are absolutely terrible. Like, holy shit, are they bad. Like, actually, interesting fact about that. The, author attempted to sue whichever studio it is that made them. And, like, I think they settled out of court. But yeah, he was, like, livid. Winter, can you unbreak? No? Thank you. But yeah, the author was, like, livid with what he saw, like, what happened to his, books, or his, the adaptations. He was so mad. And to be honest, so am I, because, like, right, like, I saw the Percy Jackson movies first, and I thought they were really good. I didn't like Percy as a character, but I saw them first, and then I read the books, and then I was like, oh, I don't know this character as well as I thought I did. Oh, yeah, it's so bad. Percy's not that, like, Percy's, like, an angsty teenage asshole in the movies. In the books, he's 11. Like... what the fuck? Oh, this is...
I must turn back the hands of time.
this is a mechanic in this game. You get access to what's called Divine Pulse.
I believe it can be done. You really are quite troublesome.
And so you can rewind fate in the game to, like if a unit died or you didn't like how the battle was going, you can rewind to any point in the battle up to the beginning of the match, of the map.
Drift through the flow of time to find the end.
Yeah, yeah. Percy Jackson's like 11. Yeah. So they age him up like 7 years, like 6 years to make him like 17 or some shit. And
Hey, over here.
they play a much bigger part in the goddamn books, in my opinion. Yeah, they actually play them. If you're thinking of what I'm thinking of with the bus scene, yeah, that's a thing. Okay, so just about not every Fire Emblem game, but like the fandom likes to find the one character in the Fire Emblem game that's gay, and this one it's that guy, Eos or whatever his goddamn name, Alois. Him. He's very flamboyant and stuff, and he's like one of the only male characters that can marry a male Byleth. Like I'll show you when I'm able to access supports and stuff. But yeah, Sherilyn Kenway? That's not it. Don't look up that name. I don't even know if that's a real name. I need to find out. But like, yeah, if you want to see like mythology play a big part in like a book or something, Percy Jackson, the Chronicles of Nick, and then like the Dark Hunter series, all super good.
Goodness, it's been ages. Don't you recognize me? It's Alois, your old
Alois.
man. Well, that's how I always thought of myself.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace. I always knew you were still alive.
You haven't changed a bit, Alois. Just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore. These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary. One who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend.
Right. Goodbye, Captain. Wait, that isn't how this ends. I insist that you return to the monastery.
Same. I may have to play that on stream at some point. That might be fun.
I suppose this was inevitable.
And how about you?
Oh, speaking of Percy Jackson, Hades actually plays an important role in like the last 1 or 2 books of the first set of books.
Is that so? Well, differences aside, your mannerisms
Also, you get to meet children of Hades in the book at a later point, and one of them becomes gay. Like you can, like it's a switch. He's gay, and so like there's a bunch of fandom that ship. It's a male character. Ship him with Percy. It's really interesting.
Ah, it seems your presence is required. Get going.
Wait till you meet like the class. Because like the class is actually pretty cool.
Appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question. You're clearly an experienced mercenary, and your father.
Yeah.
Sheriff,
Also, Hades isn't as big of a dick in the book as he is in the movie.
Have I missed anything?
Like
Heard of the Knights of Saros? The most famous order of
like
knights
in the movie he's like portrayed as like a punk rocker and everything, and like he's unnecessarily a dick.
I'd love to bang.
And
Oh, I should mention that the two of us...
Oh my god, and I just remembered, there's the fucking fight with Ares that's not in the movie, and I'm so mad about that.
I definitely
Like,
had the worst.
Percy just beats a god of war?
Too true.
Nah, let's not put that in the movie.
Strategic retreat. Everything would have worked out if these two hadn't followed me and ruined everything. Because of them, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking about. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
I know, right? Like, it's very obvious that, like, whoever was making the fucking movie adaptations just decided, nah,
You can rule yourself if you
we're not gonna read it.
every word and fail to trust those
We'll go get the Clips Notes version from Shady Joe on YouTube,
Affects one's ability to
and then we'll only watch half of it and the ending half, so we know how it ends.
trust. I'd say you're
We'll watch the first half and the ending quarter, so we know where we gotta go to. The middle part is not needed.
Is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
Bitches.
In any case, forgive our negligence. Please speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you
trying to
to
think.
consider lending
What else
your
can I talk
services
about?
to the Empire. I might as well tell
What else do you want to
I
know?
am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian
Is it just...
Empires.
Yeah, it's just us.
Allow me to
Okay.
finish my own proposition. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself. Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
Whoa there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really. I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors. But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. But they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick. Well,
So yeah, this is like a boiled down version of like what each of these three lords are about, their kingdoms are. So the Aldrestian Empire, land of ancient history, is Edelgard. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus, land of noble knights, is Dimitri. And then the Leicester Alliance, something League of Nobles, is Claude. And so they all have like their own history, their own backstory. Like originally, it was just the monastery and the Empire, and I believe the Alliance. No, it was the monastery, the Empire, and then like small kingdoms. Like and the Alliance had like most of the territory. There's a civil war, and the Holy Kingdom of Fargus gets anointed, or whatever the fuck it's called, gets created. Like 4, 5, 6, 7 years later, the Leicester Alliance is made, and they're like a pseudo democracy with a president kind of thing. And so like with this, because I'm going to go Edelgard's route, I'm just going to go.
A wise choice.
And I like history, so like when I first read this, I was like, oh, ancient history. Me.
That pale in comparison.
All right, that's enough with this moment. It's time to head back to the monastery.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
my, they are in such a hurry. You know, each of the three is most unique.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stick with Edelgard. Like, Edelgard has such a sad past. Out of the... Okay, they all have a sad past, kind of. I don't know Claude's that well, but, like... Dimitri witnesses the death of, like, his dad and, like, all of his, like, immediate family. So, like, I believe it's, like, his dad, his mom, his siblings and stuff. When he's, like, 8. Edelgard is experimented on by the bad guys of the series, like the final bad guys of the series. She's experimented on by them, and that's what turns her hair white. Because normally she has like a soft brown hair. It's like really pretty actually. But she gets experimented on and it turns white. And like while she's being experimented on, like her family gets killed and shit. It's like, yeah. And then Claude's, I think his dad dies fighting against
White Cloud.
some people. Like the Almirans, which is another thing.
3 houses.
Oh yeah, and like every
The ice
time there's a new month, we get one of these like little things. So I'm gonna shut up for this.
The verdant fields once again spring to life across Oakland, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the new year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree. The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
By the way, this game is actually like really pretty. Like as you can see here, it's got some really pretty cutscenes.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough.
The monastery.
There it is. Garrick Mock Monastery.
And then here's the other 2 professors. That's Hammond. And Bouncing Tits, I mean, what is her name? It's like it starts with an M. I don't fucking remember. Bouncing Titties is her name. Opa. I'm gonna call her Opa from now on. I sat up. You leaned over. What the fuck, Winter?
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now. You saw her in the courtyard earlier, didn't you? The Archbishop, Lady Rhea. As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Setik. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder,
Was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place. Wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child. I'm afraid you lost her to illness.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name? A fine name indeed.
Excuse me.
From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy. Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no, but
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
So what do you think?
I can't believe it. Force.
I personally like the cast.
I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well. Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it. You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers' Academy.
Alright, no problem.
Right? Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor. And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
No.
And-
I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck. And watch out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know. I am Hanneman, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers' Academy. I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician.
Manuela, that's how you say her goddamn name.
Available. It's nice to meet you. Of course. Before I came here, I belonged to a renowned opera company. Perhaps you've heard of me? The Middlefranc Opera Company is beautiful, peerless.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela. Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
To think that the next Emperor, King, and Sovereign Duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
The old man has a point. And keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way. I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Sedith. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is really no need. That stranger is Gerald's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comfortable. How trustworthy is this Gerald character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago? I would remind you that Flayn is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Sedith, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the church, especially if they are frequenting Garrick Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing will shake that confidence.
One cool thing about this game is like you get to play with your little avatar and you can like jump around and stuff. It's interesting. Another cutscene. These are always pretty to me. And here's some like 3D models of all of the main people. That's her. The white-haired one that just showed up. Feel pretty good. Yes, because sweat is so sexy. I do feel hungry though. I'm definitely gonna have to eat after this.
Of course.
Yeah, I mean with technical difficulties and stuff, I think we still have 3 minutes or something like that. Alright, now this is why it's called a dating sim. Because you get access to this entire map at some point. You get access to everything here. And you can go around, do stuff, walk, talk. There's a cafeteria where you can eat with them. There's a fighting pit that you can do matches in. There's so much stuff.
To start, that
Oops.
is your
Sorry.
first task here at the monastery.
Fuck.
Please let me know if you accept it. Once you have finished, come and speak with me.
Sorry, I skipped it. Basically, she's like, hey, go speak to the 3 leaders. Basically, go speak to the main people that you're gonna be interacting with, and do things. Oh, I forgot. The first time you enter through a door, it will. Oh, it doesn't. Never mind. I guess it's only through certain things. Like sometimes if you enter through a door for the first time, it will be like, here's a cutscene of like that. Oh, here it is. You get like a little like cutscene of like the reception hall.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire. I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Hresvelg. I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
And these are all the Black Eagle characters. So there's Edelgard, her retainer Hubert. Then there's Ferdinand, Linhart, Casper, Bernadetta, Dorothea, Petra. And this is like the main cast. Oh, I think you. I think you have to do like at least one. So I'll just do Petra.
To the west of Fodlan is an archipelago called Brigid. Petra is the granddaughter of their king. Brigid is a vassal state of the Empire, which is how she came to be enrolled here. She's incredibly smart and studious.
So like she gets. Yeah, I know, this felt so short. And so you get to.
Few commoners have joined the Black Eagle House, but Dorothea is an exception. She's a songstress from a famous opera company in the Empire. I'm not entirely sure what brought her to the Officers' Academy.
So like you get all this stuff. Like here's Hubert.
Hubert is the heir of Marquis Vestra. He has served me since I was a child. You may think his blood runs a bit cold, but actually that's rather accurate. Still, if you can get past that, you'll see he's quite astute and reasonable.
Yeah, and he can be a dick.
Pardon me. Huh? Greetings. As for me, my job is to stand here at this glorious entrance and leisurely watch over the comings and goings of everyone. Make folks smile, you know? And by that, I mean to vigilantly guard this entrance with my very life. No levity whatsoever. As of now, nothing to report.
He sounds so fed up with his job, just like, I want to go home. It's so fucking boring. Oh yeah, there's cats and stuff. Like, there's cats, dogs. I think that's it. And, like, they exist. But, like, if you go up to them, I can step on it. I'm so mad about this. You can't pet them. Like, you can get gifts from, like, you can buy fish and stuff, and then you can, like, feed them. But, like, it ticks me off.
I'm from the ruling house
Fuck.
of the
Hold on.
Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet?
No, I don't care.
No, I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two. Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more about anyone?
And these are the guys from the Golden Deer. So you got Claude and his retainer. I want to pet the kitty. I want to pet the cats too, damn it. Lorenz, who's his retainer. Raphael. Ignatz. Lysithia. That's her name.
Lysithia is the daughter of Count Ordelia, and is probably the youngest student here. But watch out, she gets angry if you treat her like a child. As for me, I do it on purpose. You have to make your own fun in this place, you know?
then there's Hilda.
Hilda is the only daughter of Duke Goneril. It seems her father and brother coddle her quite
Right.
If you look up lazy in the dictionary, her picture won't be there because she never got around to submitting it. Not too unusual for a woman, I guess.
Oh shit! I haven't heard these for the Golden Deers, and so that one took me by surprise. I mean, I knew she was lazy, but I didn't expect a roast like that. And then we come all the way down here to Dimitri, fucking boy in blue.
Please accept my apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself. I am Dimitri Alexandra Blathid, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Of course, at the Academy, I am simply a student. And I've heard word that you are to become a professor here. Delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance. In any case, welcome to the monastery.
Yeah, I did. I had something in my throat for a second, and so I was already gonna cough, and then I choked on the cough itself. Yeah, it. I was just not expecting that roast from Claude. So this is Dimitri. This is the Blue Lions. Sorry, hold on. And this is his people. His retainer, Duke.
Dedu was born in Dusker and has been loyally working in
They do whatever.
He's rather taciturn, but once you get to know him, you'll see he's a kind and good-natured young man.
So, right, yeah, that is the worst. Their relationship, Dimitri and Dedu's, is really interesting because, basically, Dedu's people get blamed for Dimitri's dad's death, and, his people get, like, genocided. All for, like, a few dozen or so. And so he's with a group of soldiers, and they find Dedu, and they, like, almost kill him, and Dimitri saves him. And for that, Dedu decides to, stick by Dimitri's side and be his retainer for life, basically. And the racism is so bad. Like, he basically lives every day before coming to the monastery, and even at the monastery, basically living, like a slave, or like, not a slave, but like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just like, there's so much racism, so much insults, slurs, and all this stuff just thrown at him, like, every day, and he just shrugs it off. He doesn't blame him, because, like, I'm not trying to make excuses or anything for, like, the situation that he's coming from, but, like, he himself understands where these people's hatred is coming from, and while he's not okay with it, he doesn't let it bother him. And he usually doesn't get mad unless you insult, like, Dimitri. And I even though I don't play Blue Lions too often, I think it's a really interesting house to do a playthrough in. Especially because, like, Mercedes is here.
I hear she was born to imperial nobility, but a twist of fate brought her to the kingdom. She may seem carefree on the surface, but she's actually a kind soul who pays careful attention to everyone around her. Annette is Baron Dominic's niece. She is a talented student who scored extremely high marks at the Royal School of Sorcery. She's cheerful and hardworking. Brilliant, really. Though she can be a bit oblivious at times. I hear she caused an explosion in the kitchen last night.
I believe it's canon that she can't cook. And so there's a cooking feature in this game. So if you use her to cook, I believe the meal always turns out bad. And then I'm just going to return to the antechamber. I don't feel like exploring the goddamn thingy.
I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally
Winter,
against
stop breaking.
entrusting someone as lacking in intractable history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
The Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
So yeah, and then you get to let's see, like, I love this screen. I love this whole, like, I believe it follows suits the same way. Yeah. So you get the Lord on the left, you get their banner, you get their little, like, Adrestian Empire, Black Eagle House, and like a little snippet thing. And you get to see all the people who are in it, and I love it. And I just find Edelgard not only adorable, but when she's an adult, hot as fuck. So if no one's got any arguments, I'm just gonna go with Edelgard. Maybe some other time I'll stream a playthrough of Golden Deer and Blue Lion, but who knows. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go with
So
Edelgard.
you have chosen the Black Eagles led by Edelgard, correct? Your heart has made its choice then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Brother? Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
I'm in the middle of something, Flame. Is it urgent?
No, it's not. More
Real quick,
Who is this?
this is a massive atrium-like place, and she just walks up and is like, "Oh, brother. Wait, oh, sorry, I didn't know you guys were doing things." It's like, how did you not see what was going on? This wasn't like a little room and you open the door. No, like she walked into this massive thing, was like, "What you guys doing?" "Oh shit, you're doing something."
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
Oh, Mom! A new addition to the Officers Academy. I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor. I am Cedric's little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Let us focus on the topic at hand. There is something...
Right.
In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the 3 houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students. We will be using this battle as...
I generally do. I think it's obliviousness, actually.
Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
I forgot how much fucking dialogue this game has, because I just skip it mainly.
Our new professor is you? I didn't see that one coming.
Easy, Caspar. Aren't you being a bit rude?
You know it's a waste of time to expect politeness from him. It will be a pleasure learning from you, Professor. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to take a nap.
Don't look at me like that! Oh, and please don't talk to me too much either.
I'm sorry for the chaos you've walked into.
I remember the very beginning.
I feel we're rather close in age, Professor. I hope you do not mind if we treat you like one of us. In our class, we try to treat each other as equals.
Oh, sorry. So,
Age or status.
basically, I've chosen my house. We're gonna be Black Eagles. And, the only thing left is to choose who to romance. You can build the romance between multiple different people, and you can choose at the end. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna have a massive pool of people to choose our romance from, and then we can, do a poll or something for like the last stream to see who I romance, to see who I confess my love for. But yeah. Basically, this is going to be the crew we're going to run with for the main part. I will be recruiting some of the other people from the other houses, specifically Lysithea, because she has access to one of the coolest and most broken spells in the game.
You have a gut, Professor. I will take great joy from your teachings. Petra, I believe you mean to say that our professor has guts. That's a bit different from having a gut. You can't go around saying someone so slim and attractive has a gut. Oh, please take my apologies. I have not yet mastered this language.
And I think that's really interesting. She comes from a different continent, technically. So she doesn't have... Winter, stop breaking. So she technically doesn't... This is like her second language, and I love that. On top of that, you can actually see, like, Dorothea... we'll learn about her later on. She's, like, one of the first people... Winter? You're on my shit list already. Stop it. Don't break, you bitch. She actually worked for like a opera house, so she's very into beauty and stuff like that, and so that's why she takes issue. Or that's why she corrects her right there. And obviously Dorothea is very pretty, but actually of the three girls right here in the shot, out of Edelgard, Petra, and Dorothea, the only one I haven't romanced is Petra. So I might just do Petra this time.
I want you to know that it's perfectly acceptable.
Yeah, I did. I adjusted it. Hopefully it'll work now. It doesn't help that I keep shifting and changing spots and rotating my head and shit.
I'm just another student. That said, know that I have high expectations of you and high hopes, but I'm certain you can lead the Black Eagle House to greatness.
Sure. Now let's break the ice with a training session. I want to see our new teacher in action.
He's an imbecile? Like, actually? I think rocks are smarter than him. Like, it's insane how, like, unintelligent he is. Because, like, for his stature, you expect him to be, like, shy or something, but no, he's the musclehead of this group. And I was like, wait, what? When I first saw it. God damn, I got hiccups now. Fuck. The actually super intelligent one is Hubert, the emo guy on the left.
Why will the ice be broken? Is this a custom I have missed in my studies?
Not real ice, just the ice of, well, it just means let's get to know each other.
I don't want to train. Let's stay in the classroom and learn from a book. Let's all calm down and have a nice cup of tea, how about? Doesn't that sound lovely, Professor?
Winter.
I know we all agreed to treat each other as equals, but there is a limit to what I can tolerate. The esteemed Black Eagle House requires order.
And so they start arguing amongst themselves.
Looks like your first job will be to quiet down this racket. I don't envy you.
You're not normally this rowdy. I do hope you can manage, Professor.
Ah, my neck hurts now. What am I gonna eat for dinner? I don't know. So... Oh, hello! Skeptical shitlord, okay. Thank you. My moderator, Ashlyn, made it for me. I got what you meant.
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you. Won't hurt a bit. Promise.
Yeah, so all credit goes to Ashlyn.
Well, allow me to tell you everything, absolutely everything about them. Is your calendar clear? This will take a while. Crests are a fascinating topic, but before one can dive deeply into...
She also made this overlay for me too, and the thumbnail for my YouTube channel. I had some input, but more of, ooh, pretty, than anything else.
...upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago. They exist within the flesh and are passed down through bloodlines. Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength, or any number of boons. Each crest has its own power, the nature of which is beyond mortal understanding. For now.
Skeptic, can I ask how you found me?
Yes.
Like, did you see my Twitter post or something? Or did you just scroll through YouTube and find me?
Are passed down through the blood. However, just because someone carries a crest does not necessarily mean their descendants will inherit it as well. Only a scarce few descendants of a crest's blood.
I like it too. It's so cool.
That crest's power. Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just happen to inherit it. That is how a crest usually presents itself, after all. Yes, of course. I'll get to the bottom of it straight away.
The talking bird site. I don't think I've heard it being called that, but I love that. And okay.
What is this? A pattern I've never seen before. Is it possible an as yet undiscovered crest?
Awesome. Thank you for the subscription.
To think.
Subscription? Thank you for subscribing. I'm not OnlyFans.
I am unaware of.
But yeah. Cool. I'm glad you could come.
Pardon my unrestrained jubilation. I have much to consider. You may leave now. I have more research to do in regard to this crest. Yes, so very much more research. But for now, your work here is done. What could this line here be indicating? Perhaps it represents a lack of symmetry. Or perhaps... What in the world? Oh, I see. It may be connected to that, but to a greater degree than usual.
Skeptic, do you have, or Skeptical, do you have, do you play Fire Emblem or anything? It is. Hammond's facial hair is divine. Oh, right. I've got all of the, uniforms, so I'll show that stuff off right now. If I can.
With each move,
Will you shut up?
the Officers Academy receive a schedule for the month ahead. It notes the days on which events and missions will take place that month. Pay careful attention to your schedule, so that you may thoughtfully plan what you intend to do each month, and when.
They are. I love the FE games. And I actually recently looked up, like, all the FE games, and the only ones I haven't played are the first 5, I believe. There's 13 in total, this being the 13th one. The snow den. Okay, I'm stealing that. I'm gonna have to steal that. I love that, Akuri. But yeah, I love the Fire Emblem franchise. It's so much fun. The characters are so interesting. This is actually like for reference, don't take this game as how they all are. This one's actually very unique. So, okay, I can. Alright, so, I have all of these, like, outfits for the characters. So, like, there's this outfit, and then I can take off the cloak. Or no. Oh no. This is the I call it the no socks outfit because he's not wearing socks, or at least it looks like he's not. And then there's without a cloak. And then there's underwear or house lingerie or house longwear, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, house longwear. Yeah, no problem, dude. I'm pretty chill. There's house longwear, servant's attire. This one, this is interesting. So like, it's a butler outfit. And then the only difference is like the red. So like that changes depending on the Yeah, no problem. So like, because on the Black Eagles, their main color is red, so it's red. There's also like a riding outfit. I think that's what it's supposed to be. Or it's summer wear, but I always saw it as like a winter Snowden. Yeah, for sure. Maybe for chill streams, I'll just have like an igloo with a fire pit in the middle of it. Yeah, so this is all free. So like this doesn't come with the technically this doesn't come with the base game, but Fire Emblem Three Houses had a bunch of free updates and then one paid update that I bought because I was and still really into the games. So like all of this stuff all this stuff can be worn either at just the monastery or in battle, or not really. There's if you choose the monastery outfit, I believe you can you get the class outfit and then whatever you're wearing at the monastery. It's gonna be a full Snowden. Fuck yeah. Gotta stay warm here somehow. And then there's accessories, and that's just with glasses or without glasses. By the way, can I do it here? Oh yeah, you can put Edelgard into like a maid's outfit. Summer wear for the girls, and then there's evening wear. There's a way to see like their younger selves, and I wish I could do that, but I can't do that right now. I'll probably have to do that later. Oh, wait, no. Bulletin board. So like there's like little objectives you can do. There's your bed. Oh. Yeah, why not? Maybe we'll use them, maybe we won't. I don't know yet. So Seth is just outside of our dorms for because he's a dick.
You also have a room. Your room is here at the end. Commoner students also reside on the first floor, while the second is primarily for students of noble birth. As a rule, we try to avoid discrimination based on social status here. But the nobility can be quite insistent when it comes to matters of propriety. Speaking of, it would be best for you to avoid improper conduct. I expect you to set a good example for the students.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna kick all sorts of ass and it's gonna be so much fun. What's up here is... oh yeah.
Some believe the dignity of the Empire rests on the...
Yeah, there's
That's an overstatement.
and so like there's these like outfits they wear at the monastery and stuff, and then each class, because like Fire Emblem has like a class system, so like fighters that wield axes, myrmidons will wield swords, and then there's other stuff, and it like determines things, and I won't get into it right now, but basically there's an outfit for that. And so I can't wait to unlock those classes. I think you have to get to level 5 or something like that. Oh, just a random student. I don't care about you.
I heard about.
Shut up. Oh, I'm trying to talk to the big dude.
I have a request.
So you, basically you walk around, do small things for people.
Hey, Teach.
Or you can, you don't have to.
Hey, Teach. I'm not.
God damn it.
Oh, me.
There we go. One of our housemates actually lives down here. Bernadetta does. And she is really shy. If you miss the beginning part, she gets so shy that she, instead of facing you and talking to you, she turns around and looks away from you. And her house is like, or her room is like up here. Like you can see, like on the map, you can't even see her. She's just behind the door. And so like if you go, it says, she's like humming to herself. And like if you go up and talk to it,
Unless I really have to. Hope you're okay with that, Professor.
that's me every day. Like I don't want to come outside my room. But Ash says I have to, and I don't like that.
You know, Professor, I think I'm going to... Professor, I've got a small favor to ask.
I'm not gonna read the, not read. I'm not gonna listen to all the support stuff. Like, the support dialogues I'll listen to. But, like, for, like, the quest and stuff, I'm not that patient. I'm not patient enough to sit here and listen to them speak.
Oh, did you come? There are so many rare flowers. That's not. You should try.
But yeah, it can be quite funny because you can recruit everyone but the Lord and their attendant of every like house. So you can basically fill up your entire roster with all of the students from Garrick Mach. Okay, she is, but we take care of each other. Yeah. It's like it's probably like my biggest flaw is like I am so goddamn impatient. He is not best boy. Wait, maybe he is. I'm trying to think. Who's a better... No, he probably is. Yeah, I was about to say, like, we take care of each other pretty well. I don't want to leave the room and she forces me to. I'll bring her food and stuff, though.
Yes.
And so, like, this is one thing. So, like, Petra doesn't like it. Fuck, hold on. You think Ash is cute? No, I don't. Oh, because I don't have any food or stuff. I can't do anything. So I guess we're gonna do Edelgard. And Lysithea. Oh, I don't want to do that. Let's do Dorothea. Why not?
Oh, I love this meal. How did you know?
The game told me so.
But it's been a while, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, Ash gets into, like... She'll get into a rhythm of, like, doing something. And 3 hours will pass, and I'll be like, are you okay? And she'll be like, I can't get up. Because she's shaking so bad, because she hasn't eaten.
Nice. I knew I could count on you.
So, like, for the first couple of years we were together, that was a really big, like, thing I had to learn to do. Or maybe not learn to do, but something I just started picking up doing, where she would start doing stuff, and I would notice. I'd wait a couple minutes, I'd bring food into the room or something, or I would ask her if she was hungry.
Might you help me with a favor?
No. And then there's like one more thing I gotta do, and then I can finish up this stuff. Fucking, yep. Talk to the stupid fisherman. Yeah, and you can fish. Oh, you can fish in this game. Yes, that is why we have a snack bag in our freaking room right now. This minigame is actually quite fun, in my opinion. There's a lot of people in the Fire Emblem community that hate it, but I actually like it. Got the fish, take it back to Flame.
You have helped me so much.
I should have done that first. I could have made fish food. Yeah, so there's a fishing minigame, there's a gardening, not minigame, but there's a gardening like thing you can do where you like plant seeds and stuff. There's tea parties. Eventually I will do tea parties, I promise. You can do tea parties with the girls, the guys, all that jazz. I'm packing a chest for snacks. Dude, don't tempt her. I'm gonna come home. I'm gonna go somewhere over the weekend. Not go somewhere. I'm gonna be sent to go get a chest now. No, don't even joke. Ash, no. We can't have a chest in our room full of snacks. Wait. Yeah, we can't. We don't have the room. I would actually like that now that I think about it. And we'll just end it here. Is that? Oh no, that's Golden Boy. So, this is something you can do. Yeah. And I go places by force. Right? So this is something that happens. So that's what I'm doing for my stuff, a mini fridge and chest of snacks so I don't leave my room. Dude, I actually broke a mini fridge. It real quick. So when it's someone's birthday, you can buy them flowers, or when you unlock the tea garden, you can have tea parties with them. Anyways, our mini fridge up here where I'm doing my live stream from is an office in our house, and we had a mini fridge up here, and the seal on it wasn't great, and so it would pop off and it would stay open, and so the freezer filled with ice and permanently unstuck the door. Yeah, and so my mom was like, "You need to fix this," and I'm like, "How?" And she gave me like this tiny screwdriver, and she's like, "Chip away at it." I'm like, "Okay." And so,
do you think you can rise to the challenge?
okay, have a good night, skeptical. God damn it, I tripped over my own tongue there. Glad you're coming out. I'm probably not going to stream for very much longer. I'm probably going to get through all this dialogue. Maybe do a map, and then I'm going to get off. But yeah, good night, sleep well. Peace, dude.
Hey there. Simply tell me your weaknesses and you're welcome to stay. Is there enough time to cover them all?
So you can't win unless you know my weakness. Poor princess. You really should believe in yourself more.
I spare no effort when pursuing victory. As a master of schemes, I should think you would understand.
But yeah, so the fucking freezer froze, and my mom gave me a screwdriver to chip away at it. And I'm chipping away at it, and I find a hammer. I'm like, oh, I can use this as a chisel, and I start chiseling away at it. Well, I didn't realize that this type of mini fridge, the freezing unit, had like bumps in it. And so I'm tapping away, and all of a sudden, I hit something, and I'm like, oh, this must be a really hard chunk of ice. So I hit it harder, and I stab into the coolant element of where like all the gases that freezes the water and stuff and keeps the fridge cool. I hit it, and it just bursts out. Oh yeah, it was bad. And so, I got a face full of the fucking freezing coolant. Yeah, you know what? Hindsight's 20/20, and I have glasses, so like it's 40/40, I guess. No, I refuse to believe the hammer was a mistake. The hammer was a good idea,
it's about time for the
I didn't execute it correctly.
Ah, how time flies. In that case, I'll see you later.
Edelgard, Professor, be careful out there.
Normally in Fire Emblem games, by the way, this status effect just jogged memories. Normally in Fire Emblem games, there are status like sleep, berserk, stun, paralyzed, like all of this shit. In this game, there's just poison. As far as I know, there could be other stuff and I just haven't realized it yet. But as far as I know, there's only that. Okay, so I don't want to use you. I'm not going to use you. I'm going to use you and I want to use Caspar, but I don't want to use Caspar. Who should be my last unit? Like I kind of want to grab like Ferdinand, but at the same time I don't. I think I'm gonna grab Bernadetta. Yeah, I think I'm gonna grab Bernadetta. And then, like, I shouldn't have anything in, like, my inventories. Yeah. I mean, I got all this stuff because I have the DLC, but that's something else. So I'm gonna save it here. We'll do this map, and then I'm gonna get off.
The mock battle is finally here. Will you lead us to victory?
I'm sure you already understand. The house that defeats the other two is declared the winner. Incidentally, I'll be overseeing this mock battle, so listen well if you want to win.
Stay focused.
Hold on. Yeah, I know, right? That's what I was saying. There's so much just dialogue for, like, no reason.
Oh no. I will get the victory.
Oh, by the way, so this game is a strategy game. And so there's terrain bonuses involved. So, like, I put the 2 units that are going to get attacked in forest because it gives you plus 10 defense. Or no, it gives you plus 1 defense and plus 10 avoid. So that's very big.
Ash, can you move to the front lines? I want to lure the enemy this way.
Got it, Your Highness. Leave it to me.
Once you finish preparing, make your move. Did you? Mercedes? Keep our enemy occupied until then. I'm on it.
Oh my. We'll try our best.
Mercedes has like a southern accent, like I can only describe it as like a southern belle accent. I just realized that and I'm an idiot.
Such power dwells within.
Dex and speed. Wait, what's Dex? Fuck, I forgot. I don't remember what Dex does in this game. Oh, yeah, so, like, for some reason, I can't stop saying Mercedes. And I think that's because her name is Manuela. Or, yeah, Manuela or something like that. Manuela? Yeah, Manuela. Her name is Manuela. It's, like, Spanish. And so, for some reason, I want to say her name with a Spanish twist to it. So I want to call her Mercedes. But it's not. It's Mercedes or something. It's something like that. Dimitri just said it and I can't remember. Can I get a kill with you? No. With the combat art? I can with the combat art! Oh!
One more success.
I can say Ash isn't cute because he's dead. Edelgard becomes broken late game, by the way, in this. Can you... Nope, can you... Nope. Oh, you can't even... Oh, fuck. He's not dead, I was joking. That's 1 damage difference. Okay, so I do this. We do... Wrath Strike for the kill. Oh, I... No, I didn't. Okay. I thought I crit. Winter, stop it. I don't remember either, Bees. I think...
Well done, Teach. I may have to take this seriously after all.
I can look it up real quick. No, I'll do it after stream and show you. But yeah,
I've lost. The new professor is quite a commander.
yeah, sometimes the characters have like they just look like older versions of the pre-time skip model. And other times they look like completely different people. The easiest way to do this game is to go left. Okay, fine. Can you send me a picture of what Ash looks like in Discord?
Let's use the forest to set up an ambush. I'm counting on your support, everyone.
Dude, they all died. It's just you.
Waiting in the forest, we do well to take a detour.
Well, I can almost do that. By the way, the purple lines right here, this is the enemy's attack zone. So anywhere that's lit up is where an enemy can hit. Fucking, she's already using hand axes? Fuck. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. Oh, hey. Fuck. I forgot to let Red know that I was streaming tonight.
All we can do is fight back with all our might. I just sent him a message on Discord. I feel so bad. Wait, how'd she fucking live? Fucking bitch.
True. I forgot he's got work.
Coming up with brilliant schemes I can handle, no problem, but I'm not much for fighting. Go easy on— You know that was a joke, right? Jeez, not so much as a smile. Too easy.
I freaking love the animation for the Axis Smash combat art. Excuse me.
So, you've made it past Manuela, eh? I see now I must focus and then make my move.
Dex and speed. I feel like that's good, but like I said, I forgot what fucking Dex does.
Beautiful work.
Yeah, I know, 2 hours in. Whew. Only 2 maps though, and that kind of pisses me off. That's how the ending of the stream goes better than the beginning of the stream did. If I somehow stay alive for like 3 extra hours, I'm gonna be so confused.
Apologies, Your Highness. I can go no further.
I will not be stopping. Amazing.
Is Akriti still here? Oh, that's a really good level up.
tough opponent, but I refuse to yield. Do not fool yourself into believing I will hold back.
Another step.
Caution is needed.
My training was insufficient. I am so sorry, everyone. The rest is up to you.
Sorry I'm not talking much. I'm kind of focused right now. And there's not, like, I'm focused, but there's not much to talk about, like, with what I'm focusing on, because it's just move units. Like, these early maps can kind of just be summed up of move, and move again. But eventually we'll come to maps where I'll actually have to focus, and it'll be entertaining to watch. Or I hope those will be entertaining to watch. Right now I'm just trying to get everyone to position so I can chip at him, and then kill him. 9 damage guaranteed. Oh, with a crest activate? No, just... Oh, he used it 5 times. Okay. I'm guessing I can't kill... Oh, I can. Guaranteed? Nope, you kill first. Can I weaken you? Oh, okay, I kill. Okay.
Your defeat was inevitable.
All right, that's that. The winner of this mock battle is the Black Eagle House.
Even though we defeated both houses masterfully. Take pride in this victory, everyone.
The victory MVP was Hubert. Hubert's motivation is increased. Alright. So
Excellent work today, Professor.
I'll let it go through this cutscene, and then the next time I get to save, I will end the stream.
Was it? I'm not sure I agree with that.
That was impressing, Professor.
Where the fuck did everyone just step out of from? We're in a giant hallway. Were they just hiding in the door in the towel closets?
We all tried our best, of course, but we couldn't have won without you.
And why is Bernadette the only one wearing like an actual officer's hat?
I dare say we owe our victory to Lady Edelgard.
How so? For that battle, she was only a soldier following our professor's command. Sure, she was an incredibly powerful soldier.
Don't worry about it too much, Linhardt. All that matters is that we won.
I'm all done with being on the battlefield, okay? I'd rather stay back than pursue victory out there.
You were all as ridiculous as always. We only managed to win because we worked together. Was it something I said? Is it so odd, me talking about togetherness? If so, that perception must change. In fact, I'm canceling the festivities so we can discuss this topic further. I'm kidding, of course. Come on, everyone. We've earned this celebration.
Fuck.
Your
I have to pee bad now.
was remarkable. I can see Gerald trained you well. I do hope you were able to use the occasion to bond with the students. I'm so happy to hear it. Nothing would please me more than if you used this coming year to grow closer still.
Of course, the mock battle was mere practice. The real fight is the battle of the Eagle and Lion, which will take place during the Wyvern Moon. You are expected to properly train your students so as
Don't
to
laugh at me.
create the academy during the long-held
It's rude.
that is the coming battle.
As for today, I have called you here to tell you of your mission for the month ahead. Your class is to dispose of some bandits causing trouble nearby.
Those affiliated with Garreg-Mach Monastery have a moral obligation to help those in need, regardless of social standing. Students are no exception. Each month before the newly birthed moon departs, each house of students must complete their assigned mission. You shall work to complete the task at hand alongside your students and report back to the Archbishop before the deadline. Understood? I will soon provide you with the necessary details for your first.
I can't stick my tongue out, but I'm sticking my tongue out at you.
I only forget, and I despise repeating myself.
I can sense something special within your heart. I have high hopes for you.
Bandits, they say. Do you recall when we first met? You shall not fall so shamelessly again, correct? Have you no words for me? Do not tell me that you are shocked to hear from me. You ought to know that I am always with you now. To hear my voice should not come as a shock.
What is this nonsense? All I was told was to kill as many noble pipsqueaks as possible. No one said anything about the Knights of Dan Saros being on our trail.
You have
Yeah.
proven yourself worthless, distracted by something so trivial. I had hoped you would achieve your goal despite the setback. But now a child of the Knight's former captain is in play. How interesting.
Hey, this isn't what I agreed to!
Hiring a mercenary as a professor. What was that woman thinking?
Are you listening to me?
Hey, Red.
Finish this!
You die.
What?
Underestimating the Knights was an amateur mistake. One you will pay for. The road to eternal torment awaits you all. Now I must locate...
How you doing? Do you have work?
Wait! Get back here! Damn you!
God damn it, so many cutscenes. I'll let this cutscene play and then I'm actually gonna get off as soon as this cutscene's over. Red, I'm so sorry.
In honor of the saints whose births or deaths took place under this moon, the people perform music once beloved by those divine beings. Whether by harp, by flute, or voice alone, joyous melodies are shared between farmers as they sow their seeds across the vast plains of Tailteen and Gronder.
Okay. I keep breaking winter when I pop my neck.
As you have already been notified, your mission is...
No, I'm just gonna skip this. I can't take it. Birthday. Yeah, sure, what? Fuck not. Auto-saving, cool. Just to make sure, let's save one last time. Cool. Alright. That's it. For me. I'm gonna get off. I'll probably post something on Twitter about the stream. But, yeah, thanks for everyone who came out and said hi. Thank you, Akurdi. Thank you, Skeptic. Red. Ashlyn for being my moderator. Yeah, thanks, guys. This was awesome. Good night. Stay safe. Yeah.